The exhibition with Jenny and the artists here has been hopefully going to be breaking the cycle in terms of marginalised groups actually having the keys to organisations to be able to show their work, create a programme of events and activities to really have the opportunity to have their voices heard. This is a really important moment for Phoenix in our history, and we are thrilled to be in partnership with Urban Flow Creative and all the artists here going forward.
I actually made this work for my MA course. I work in current times. I respond to what's going on, especially in the Black community, the melanin community, with our young people and gang violence. So I try to reflect that in my work. And I also try to reflect people's responses to our young people. And I'm so happy to be a part of this exhibition. I've just finished the MA course and I was the only person of colour. So being here is absolutely brilliant.
My name is Suzanne Packer, and along with Suzette Llewellyn, we put together a book called Still Breathing 100 Voices. It came about as a reaction to George Floyd's murder last year, 2020. And it was a means for us to express our upset, our rage, our complete trauma. And here we are at Phoenix Gallery, and we are seeing extracts on the walls from the book. And it's quite remarkable because our vision of it was purely as a book, but seeing it here, the visual nature of it just leaps out, and it almost becomes more than the book. It becomes more of an artistic representation of the pain. So we're delighted to be here talking about our book.
I co-authored Still Breathing 100 Black Voices on Racism, and it's all about our experiences of the impact of racism on our lives. And when we were given the opportunity to actually share the visuals by Jenny from Urban Flow, we jumped at it. Kieran Lewis, who was the designer of the book, and I think he took everything that happened within the book to another level, and that's why we were able to have these gorgeous visuals. It's a visceral feeling to have the words on the page and the images of the page actually on the wall, and to be able to look at them and get a different kind of perspective on it.
I use poetry as my way of artivism, I guess. So involving creativity and activism to try and get people to engage a bit more in difficult conversations. In terms of colonial legacies in art, I think we're left with a lot of rules that we think we have to follow. And I think decolonising art is by sticking your hands in, getting messy, doing what you want, not following the rule book, and seeing how it comes out and sharing it anyway.
I'm originally practicing graphic design and illustration, but I now maintain my artistic practice here in Brighton. Much of my work still has a graphic design sensibility, primarily through the sense of design in the work and also the use of text. Much of my work permeates from my identity as a black queer man living in the UK, and that comes through in my work quite strongly.
My practice is thematically centred on the spatial memory of the city's built environment as an intersectional backdrop to examine data related to the gaze. I make interactive, innovative artefacts designed to disrupt, raise questions, and shape the boundaries of situated ideologies as they appear in media conventions. The stories I tell are about imagined, forgotten, and the unremembered other.
I've known Jenny from Urban Flow for a long time now. I've done work with her internationally, locally, but this exhibition is something, it's a really amazing exhibition. It's great to see so much black talent. After being in this, you know, it brings up a lot of emotion from being black and from the experiences, especially in a place like Brighton where the exhibition is being held. But I think for people that are also coming into this not knowing about black people, not knowing about the black experience, I think it really gives an informative view from so many different angles, so many different so many different points of view.